Best Friends challenge is all about using mathematics and logic to figure out the shortest and the longest way to reach a desired destination. This challenge has 3 levels of difficulty: beginner, explorer, and navigator levels. Each level is based on the same premise. Meet Zuzu and Buster. Buster and Zuzu are best friends who like to spend as much time together as possible. When they are apart, Buster tries to find Zuzu quickly. Buster always takes the shortest path to find Zuzu. When it is time to go home, Zuzu gets to walk Buster home. Zuzu tries to take the longest path to Buster's home so they can spend more time together. But there is only one problem. There is a mean dog in the neighborhood that follows people wherever they go. And if people turn around, the dog will bite them. So no matter how Buster and Zuzu choose to travel, they can only walk down a street once on each trip they take. Buster and Zuzu need help figuring out the shortest and longest path to take. In the beginner level challenge, the pathways between Zuzu and Buster are modeled using a triangle. Given that each path can be traveled only once, this is the shortest path to find Zuzu. And this is the longest path between Zuzu and Buster's home. This can be shown using a decision tree. The participants will most likely not need to create a decision tree for this level. However, as decision trees are extremely helpful in higher level challenges, modeling creating a decision tree for the beginner level challenge is highly recommended. The Explorer and Navigator level challenges include pathways in 3 dimensions. The addition of the 3rd dimension increases the number of possible turns that can be taken at each vertex. Let's take a look at the Explorer level challenge together. To determine the shortest and the longest paths that connect Buster and Zuzu, we need to consider all the possible pathways between location B, where Buster is located, and location Z, where Zuzu is located. We start at B. From B, Buster can go to A, C, or Z. Once at Z, Buster has reached his destination. This is the shortest path between the 2 friends, and it only takes 1 turn. From C, Buster can go to D and Z, but he cannot return to B. Similarly, from A, Buster can go to D and Z, but he cannot return to B. If Buster came from location C to location D, then he can go to A or Z. However, if Buster came from location A to location D, then he can go to C or Z. Once at location A, after visiting locations B, C, and D, the only option left for Buster is to go to Z. Similarly, once at location C, after visiting locations B, A, and D, the only option left for Buster is to go to Z. We see that the longest path between Zuzu at location Z and Buster at location B requires 4 turns, and there are 2 such pathways. This is the first one, and this is the second one. It is evident that the participants need to develop a system for keeping track of the paths that have already been taken. While this may not be necessary for the beginner level, it is absolutely critical for the Explorer and Navigator level challenges. Please refer to the facilitator guide for additional information and support regarding this challenge. We hope you enjoy it.